Most of us dog owners in Summit County, Colorado, love to go to Carter Park to let our dogs get their energy out and have a blast doing it. Utilizing this park for ours and our dog's pleasure is a privilege that we can use at any time of the day. With all that puppy play, your dog is bound to poop, and it is the owner's responsibility to pick it up. Carter Park provides these adorable pink plastic bags that are thick enough that the owner is sure to keep their hands clean. The plastic bags are thrown away and the owner's problem is taken care of. These plastic bags filled with dog waste pile up in the trash and eventually make their way to sit in the landfill for decades before turning into greenhouse gases. Isn't there a better way to deal with the dog's waste? Creating a composting system for dog owners to easily use might be the solution. Let's talk about what the many issues are first to get a better understanding of what we can do to fix them. Unfortunately, the use of plastic bags as well as the disposal system of these bags in dog parks reveals many system traps. One of the most important traps pertaining to this problem would be dun dun dun, tragedy of the commons. According to the book Thinking in Systems by Donella H. Meadows, when there is a commonly shared resource, every user benefits directly from its use, but shares the cost of its abuse with everyone else. So with the plastic doggy bags, people are using these bags to clean up their dog's waste, keep the dog park clean, and do it in the most sanitary and efficient way, supposedly. This is why the system has stayed in place and these plastic bags keep piling up in the dog park. Because people don't have any personal issues with using these plastic bags, there is very weak feedback from the condition of the resource to decisions of resource users. In other words, no one sees the use of these plastic bags as an issue because they have no personal issues using them, and until it affects them personally, nothing will change. So let's make it personal, shall we? There are 3 E's to sustainability, and first I want to hit you with some hard facts pertaining all 3 E's. First things first, equity, the people. Dogs can possess a lot of viruses, bacteria, and pathogens like E. coli, Giardia, and Salmonella that can make humans very sick from the exposure in their dog waste. Studies show that 40% of dog owners do not pick up their dog waste. Gross! People are spending their tax dollars on the amount of pickups per month of dog waste and all the landscaping damage done by dog poop that goes untouched. Next, we move on to economics, the money. Americans now spend $41 billion on their pets a year. Also, money goes up from the amount of trash bags filled each week in dog parks, from the plastic bags ending up in the trash and then eventually to the landfills. Dollars in the trillions are spent on environmental costs from methane emissions produced in the world, 18% which comes from landfills, and a good chunk of it is from dog poop. Now to the environment side, the most important sector. In the United States alone, America owns 83 million pet dogs, which produce 10.6 million tons of poop every year. Also, most dog parks are provided biodegradable bags, thinking they are being environmentally friendly, but these bags are designed to be composted, not landfilled, which most of them are landfilled. So they actually end up producing methane, a greenhouse gas that really harms the earth. Pertaining to the economic side again, the U.S. sells 19 million biodegradable bags per year, so this really affects the methane production. Studies have traced 20 to 30% of the bacteria in water samples from urban watersheds to dog waste. Also, it takes about 10 years for plastic to degrade from a landfill. It takes more than a year for intact, untouched dog poop to break down. The dog poop that mixes into the water and environments containing harmful bacteria kills landscaping and native plants, as well as encourages noxious weed infestation. So what can we do about all this A great solution would be to implement a composting system. Here's how it would look. The dog would poop, which would, because of the new system, increase the owner's incentive to throw dog's waste in compost. The making of poop to compost would produce no toxins into the environment and more poop gets picked up. Since the owner is required to pick up their dog's poop, they would put it into the compost instead of the trash. This would produce zero waste of plastic bags going into the landfill, which produces no extra methane emissions. So now, no one has to pick up and drop off the trash bags, and money was saved throughout the process. When the compost is made into nutrient-filled soil, it can be used for the community's plants and flowers. So with obtaining these solutions, the leverage points would be the goals of a system, which would be to create goals that excite the public for change, and most importantly, the power to transcend paradigms through education. Educating people about these solutions will bring lasting change to the dog parks. If you'd like to learn more about composting ideas I have, and actually would be interested in helping me do this summer, shoot me an email. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for your time.